in Atlanta.
So, what were the kinds of things that they were putting in their bodies, though?
Again, Fix-A-Flat, super glue, any things that you can get in a Home
Wait a
Depot.
minute, you know what? Let me stop right here because see, Fix-A-Flat. You know what? It's no pun intended when you say that.
That's
too.
weird, right?
The
The
fix
booty
up your
flat.
ass is flat. It fix the damn.
Fix a booty, right?
So you know what?
I never looked at it like that. That's funny.
And that's why he just can't take it. Okay, every time you hear Fix-A-Flat,
Yeah.
No, but I just learned this today though. I'm thinking, you know, they were tricked into it. I didn't know that they were going into it knowing that that's what it was.
Hell no.
I learned that today. Like, I mean, you saying that these women knew that it would have been this type of stuff going in their body, and they still did it.
Well, the thing is, they knew, but they didn't know. They just didn't ask any questions. They didn't ask questions. They just felt like, hey, I need to hurry up and get something for my booty.
So whatever it is.
Right, and then you got to think about going into a real doctor and getting real silicone BBL shots gonna cost you $7,000, $10,000, $12,000 for the right doctor.
Yeah.
These strippers in these clubs are going to spending $500 or $1,000. You know what I mean? So it's almost like buying most of Nigeria. You know what you buying because you know that chain's supposed to be $75,000. So when you go and spend $1,000 on this chain, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, how often than not does the Fix-A-Flat go out and cause harm in their bodies? Because I mean, okay, you already talking about a situation. If you get it done right, you got pus all over the place.
Right.
What about when you done put super glue in your back?
I think again, doing my research, it depends on the body because some people body take it differently than certain people. So after doing my research, I've seen women that lost legs, lost limbs, where it poisoned their whole body from the bottom down. But then you also have women who lost body tissue in their booties. So it almost like it's like a disease that's eating their booty. You ever seen that? And then you have women where their immune system is strong and they just might have got sick. You know what I mean? And they had to go and get surgery and get a certain piece of booty cut out because that's where it's stuck at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all really about the body and how the body responds to these chemicals that they're putting in their body.
Okay, so it's safe to say that if it's fake, it's gonna have to come out. So all of these women are risking their lives for the dollar bill. What are the desired outcomes of getting the stuff done?
More money.
Okay.
More money, more appearance, you know what I mean? For the women, they want to look good. It's like when we buy jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, we want the women want the men, and they want to be looked at like they're that girl.
Yeah.
So they'll do anything to make it happen, man. And it's just a terrible, terrible epidemic that's going on.
I got a question for you. Do you think from your research, do you think that the pressure is coming from us guys or is the pressure coming from other females on females? See, that's always been a big thing. And before you answer, I'm going to say this. I used to tell my partners this. They be like, man, I went up at, we up in the strip club and, you know what I'm saying, we threw up $20,000.
Right.
I tell people this all the time. Men don't go in there to throw $20,000 really to show off for the females.
Yeah,
you know who we showing off for? Those niggas over there in the corner that show them that we got more money than y'all.
Yeah,
the females are just, are just a part of the prize.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
We're females. When they go in the clubs and stuff and they dressed and the heels and the clothes and stuff, we think they're doing it for us.
Right.
But really they compete more with the females that's sitting over there to be like, you know what? Yeah, you over there with Wicked, you over there with Beehive, but you know what? Them niggas ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got that's a lot of times what it's for is to show out to your same, you know what I'm saying, the same people in your same type of circle.
Exactly.
So my question again to you is, do you think they're standing in line and doing this to their bodies to impress Beehive, Wicked, or to press the females that they're going up against in the club?
That's a great question, and I wanna have my brother right here. I brought the main actor, the Botch, my brother Shalik, who's also Russ in the movie.
Yeah.
He plays the guy that put the women with the shot lady.
Yeah.
So I would love for him to answer that question, my brother.
Come on with it, man.
What's
Man,
up?
it's crazy, man. I mean, first of all, I'm happy to be here, brothers, man. We having a conversation, a real conversation. We had our girl Kels who played Layla on the way, but she's feeling ill.
Yeah.
She couldn't be here. I would love to hear her perspective as a female, but coming from a male, I can't really answer that really, honestly, because I'm, us being men, we don't know what's going on in the female's mind.
Yeah.
But from what the conversations that we was having with, the female actresses in the movie, they was saying basically it is a competition thing. It is what they see on social media. You know what I'm saying? They're comparing themselves with women that's getting money, that they see flying all over the world, and being seen with rich men, and they want that life. You know what I'm saying? So social media plays a big part in why women would do these things without doing the research. They're desperate for the attention. And that's just what I'm saying. They're desperate for the attention.
Being on the set, though, what was going through your mind just kind of acting it all out when you're reading the script and seeing what the hell's going on? I mean, how did you feel about the whole situation at hand?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, just reading the script, I mean, I just thought it was a brilliant script when I first got it. And I just thought the storytelling, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an actor's actor. Okay. So I get into the storytelling, I get into the characters, I get into character development. And I just thought the script was just amazing in a way that it told a clear story. And the characters grew. They started one way and you saw them grow to another. So you had a lot of arcs in the characters. So I'm gonna start there. Then I saw, just like the conversation. I mean, and exactly what I thought when I read the script. I said, this going to start a lot of conversations. Not to say that it wasn't talked about before, you know what I'm saying? But in this way, it's a different angle. Like he said, he wrote it from a perspective of the actual doctor, of the person that was given the surgeries, as opposed to somebody getting it. So when people see it from that perspective, I think it makes them dive even more into what's going on in society.
The doctor plays the role of the drug dealer.
Correct.
Is the doctor evil? Is the doctor the problem? Or is the doctor just getting her hustle on?
Well, that's a great question, B. I wanted to make sure that the audience was split. Okay, some people hate her. Some people understood where she came from, because when you go into when a person put it in their mind, like, I'm going to go and do these shots on these women, something going on in their mind, you know what I mean? Because they want to be a doctor, but she couldn't be a doctor. She couldn't do everything right to become this doctor. Yeah. So for me, it was about, I wanted to make sure the audience always had a conversation. Some hate her, some like her. But this woman, the woman that played the main doctor, which is Kelly Kells, and she acted as Layla, she was raped when she was young. Yeah, she was raped. She was manipulated. She was raped by her stepfather, abusing her. This man, Russ, came into her life. This guy right here manipulated her, got her to go into the hospital that she worked at to really steal the medicine, manipulated her into doing this, applied, had great sex with her, pause, I don't know, but, dicked her down to an extent, and put it in her mind like, listen, go get this for me. You know what I mean? He was a pimp to this woman. Yeah. Exactly. So she was manipulated in so many different ways to whereas when she finally looked in the mirror and said, this is what I'll become, she accepted it because she felt like this was my life. I had no way to change this.
And I want to add to that too. If Kels was here, you know what I'm saying? Like I could hear her saying right now, she said it several times in all the other interviews, was the surgery starts up here. You know what I'm saying? She said, the surgery starts mental, you know what I'm saying? Because that determines, everything else. Yeah. How are you starting off mentally? Are you in your right headspace? Are you right mentally? Are you right up there? If not, then you're going to kill yourself. That's what the movie's about.